Hey you guys, this is Erica Grant. I don't even know where to start with this blog, to be honest, because what I'm going to be talking about today is a little bit challenging because it has to do with my weight. Something that I have had struggles with this year, and it's incredible actually, and I would say that it's not incredible in the best sense, but it's incredible as far as it's a tougher journey than it was last year. Because last year, as many of you know, I was able to lose the weight quite easily, um, without doing, the whole dieting and working out aspect of it. I think I worked out maybe 2 times out of the 10 days that I lost 10 pounds. But this time it has been quite a challenge. Because last time, when I was kind of searching within myself to find out why I had gained the weight in the first place and why it was so hard, why it just wasn't coming off, I mean, it'd come off, but it wasn't coming off a whole lot. I was working out at times 2-3 hours a day, and I'm losing 2 pounds here and there, and not in the areas that I necessarily, not in areas that I want to lose weight, like, my stomach region and my arms, my legs, those things were just going, it was taking a long time to lose the weight in those areas. And I had to really search within myself to find out why I was not losing the weight. And the issue for me back then had to do with people's judgments of me being thin. Prior to having my children, I was a thin girl, quite thin actually. And I used to be made fun of because of it. During my middle school and not really so much my high school, maybe a little bit in my high school years, probably my 10th and 11th grade year a little bit, but majority my middle school years. So I never really dealt with those, I guess you want to call them issues. So, it was just hard for me to lose the weight. And once I started really looking at those issues and dealing with them, then the weight came off very easily. I mean, I was losing a pound a day. And if you are not believing that, check out my blog from back then. Look through the older posts and you'll see. And you can also go on my Facebook and look during that time frame too, because I was actually posting pictures of me and doing actual videos of me standing on the scale while I, weighed myself to show you that it was coming off. And like I said, I was not doing the whole dieting thing. I hate dieting. I hate the word dieting. It has the word die in it. But I wasn't dieting, and like I said, I might have did yoga 2 times out of that, almost 2-week period. But anyways, let's go on to today. As you can see on the picture, I am at 140 pounds yet again. And I should be very, very embarrassed with myself. But I'm not embarrassed as much as I am. I'm not even disappointed in myself. I'm more, I really want to get down to the issue of why, I'm doing this to myself. Because that's what it is. I am doing this to myself. And, I would say the last 3 months, I've been able to get down to 135, but that has been my point. 135, and I get stuck there for a day or two, and then it slowly creeps back up. And I'm not doing anything different with my eating. I'm not working out. However, I will say that I believe in working out. You should exercise because it is healthy for you. It helps your heart, helps you to become stronger. And you should eat sensibly. You should have a healthy diet. Well, I won't say diet. You should have a healthy way of eating, But I don't, personally, I just, and I guess this is just the rebelliousness in me. I'm like, I don't want to go that route. I like eating what I eat. However, is it healthy? Absolutely not. Eating, fatty food and cheeseburgers and, ice cream and chocolate every single day is not good for you. Now, if you eat it every now and then, absolutely, because I don't believe in, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't believe in, holding yourself back, as far as, I guess, there's the word, depriving yourself of something. If you want to eat it, you eat it, but be very, eat it in moderation. I guess that's kind of my belief, is everything in moderation. Have I been very moderate? No, absolutely not. But like I said, it's just having to deal with some things that the reasons why I keep going right back up to this 140 weight. Now, people could very well say, hey, maybe that's just the way you're built. You should probably be at 140. Why are you fighting your body at that? And I said that's a bunch of cockamamie bullish. Seriously, because I have been at a smaller weight before. So I know that I can be at a smaller weight. So, this time around, I had to really sit down, and I have my journal. This is something I did last year. I journaled, and, I just kind of asked myself a couple of questions. And again, last year, I was also doing something a little bit different. And I was a little hesitant about whether or not I should do it this time, because I got kind of a lot of negativity regarding what I did last time. And I allowed it to affect me without actually, finding out if this is something that I should be doing on my own versus other people's opinions of it. And the thing last time, one of the tools that I used last time was, it is a strategy called, well, not really a strategy, but it's called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. And basically what it is that you find out whatever, the issue is, the emotional issue is. And once you find out what it is, you are basically, and I'm not going to go into huge detail about it because I posted a link that will better educate you on EFT than I could ever do it. Plus, I don't have as much time on this video to do that. So click on the link below so that way you can see exactly what it is. But anyways, that was one of the things that I did last year, because I firmly believe, that weight loss and obesity is not just about what you're eating and, how often you're working out. It also has to do with your mindset, your beliefs, and, if you're going through any type of issues, or if you have went through issues, if you haven't dealt with them, it can come out in that way as well. But anyways, with EFT, basically it deals with Chinese acupuncture, and it's kind of a combination of Chinese acupuncture and modern psychology. And basically with the acupuncture point of it, it deals with the meridian points. So I don't know if if you know anything about meridian points, but basically acupuncture deals with, you have several meridian points throughout your body, basically where energy flows through and flows out through your nervous system. And acupuncture, it targets those points. Well, with EFT, it also targets certain points. Not all of them, because you have several. But it targets certain points. And with the psychology end of it, it deals with whatever, emotional issues you have. So, for instance, like I said last year, the issue that I did have was acceptance, So I had to deal with that issue. And once, I guess you can say, clearing that issue, because I never really dealt with it. It just, okay, I kind of put it to the side and kept going about my day. But guess what? Subconsciously, I was sabotaging myself with the weight loss. And this time, I'm doing the same exact thing, only the issue is different. Now, I won't go into details about the issue that I'm going through because it does affect other people, but let's just say it has really affected me, not just with my weight, but it also has affected me with, my beliefs in what I can do as far as, the financial aspects of my life. So, but I will just say this one thing with, the issue part of it. Let's say you have an issue, right? Let's say you're angry. You're really angry about something. And you say, you know what, I'm just whatever, and you put it off to the back burner. Basically, you're sweeping it underneath the rug, okay? You're not dumping it. You're not finding out what is it that I'm angry about and addressing it at that moment. What you're doing is you're just putting it back, okay? So it stays back there for, let's say, months, days, weeks, months, even years, okay? Let's say maybe 2-3 months go by, and let's say, for instance, something in your body, let's say your ankle, whatever, right? Your ankle's really, really bothering you. You don't know why it's bothering you, but it's really bothering you. You go to the doctor, they can't figure it out. Why is your ankle bothering you? But I will go into, I guess, details about what the EFT is. That emotional issues, if you do not deal with them, anger, fear, whatever issue you may have, you don't deal with it, basically what happens is it's going to come out through another outlet. That ankle problem could very well be the outlet. And with EFT, once you have cleared that particular issue, you may find that your ankle no longer hurts. It's just miraculously it stopped hurting, So with me, I have my handy dandy journal right here. And what I have decided to do was start journaling of the particular issue that I have, right? And I said, and I did some praying about it, to find out, what I should do as far as this particular issue, because it's really been bugging me. Okay, it's been bugging me. I have put it off and everything, but it affects me in other areas of my life that I'd rather not affect me with. But anyways, and one of the things that, kind of came up was EFT again. And you guys, I'm not saying I use EFT to substitute, my relationship, having a relationship with God, because I don't. If anything, by using this tool to get over this particular issue, I feel that my relationship can get stronger, I'm not trying to go the whole spiritual aspect of that. All I have to say is do the research yourself about EFT. I am going to be blogging about it. I'm going to be doing this for basically 90 days. And during those 90 days, I am going to be posting pictures of my weight. Okay? And I do want to eat healthy. I do want to exercise. And I also have to work on the issues of why I don't want to do that. It's healthy for you. It's kind of like, a little kid. A little kid doesn't want to do something, right? They don't want to eat broccoli. That's basically how I am. I'm like that little kid. I am so rebellious. It's ridiculous. So that's something I need to work on, because I want to live a long, healthy life. I want to be here for my children. I want to be here for my grandchildren. I don't want to give myself something, that I could have avoided. Give myself diabetes or, heart disease because, I'm not doing some of the things I should be doing. So really, I would love to follow. I saw the guy who created Insanity. His name is Sean T or something like that. I saw one of his posts. He said something about the 80-20 rule. 80% of the time you should eat healthy, and 20% of the time, hey, you can live a little. You can have a little that it's not going to kill you. So I would really love to live by that rule of the 80-20. I have before. But then the rebellious side of me comes back, and I'm just like, I'm just going to eat what I want to eat, blah, 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 blah. Same goes with working out. And I think with working out, because of my experiences before of working out 2 hours, I mean, I was running. I was a runner back in 2009. I won't say a runner, but I did like 5Ks, and I did my first 10K, and I was really, really doing that with my running. And then that kind of stopped because of an injury, and I haven't really did it since, nor have I wanted to. That's the problem. I haven't wanted to. But I do want to start working out, but I don't want to be doing the 2 hours a day. I don't have the time to do 2 hours a day. I have 3 children. My husband, he works at a JOB, so it's me and them, and I have 0 family here in Florida. So as far as taking care of my children, that's on me, and I don't want anyone else taking care of my children. That's just on me, that's just not what I want. I have 3 children. I would love to just do an hour a day, and I don't want to be working out to lose weight. I don't want that to be my mindset. I want to do it because I like to do it and I want to do it. So I will get on to the agenda of this, and I know this is long-winded, but I kind of wanted this to be long-winded because this is kind of my day one, and I wanted there to be an explanation of what I'm going to be doing throughout the 90 days to be, I say, happier, healthier, and wealthier, because that's another thing I haven't really been talking about, because again, some of the things in the past that have happened, I'm working on my mindset regarding that. It's not that I'm not doing anything, it's just I don't want to broadcast what I'm doing because of that particular reason, and I'm getting over those issues. I'm going to work on getting over those issues so that way I can be of service to you guys as well as to myself, because I would love to, in 90 days, see my progress. And so this is kind of a video diary to myself, but if it can help one person, then, I've done my job, seriously. But I'm going to be journaling. I'm going to be using the tool EFT. I'm going to be working out some of the issues that are going on. And again, with that, you have to be honest with yourself, You really, really do. You have to be honest with yourself, because we are all humans. We all deal with emotional baggage sometimes. We all get angry sometimes. We all get sad sometimes. So the thing is addressing those issues at that particular time, or whatever issue that is going on, so that way you can be wholeheartedly healthy, not just your body being healthy, but, your whole self being healthy. So, like I said, this is my first vlog. Sorry it's long-winded. I promise the other ones will not be. But just go ahead and stay tuned, and I will talk with you guys later. Bye.